Through the Eyes of Women, Yates County, a project by the Yates County branch, AAUW. We're coming to visit Doris Scherer. Doris was born in July of 1903, and here today on the 1st of November in the year 2000, we're going to visit Doris's home. There's Doris in the door now.
Hi, Tommy. Come on in.
Good afternoon, Doris.
Well, it's nice of you to come today.
We've had a conversation before, and I learned so much that we're hoping to get it on tape so that many people can enjoy your life, your wonderful long life in Yates County. First, tell us when you were born.
July 25th, 1903.
And you lived most of your life in Penn Yan?
Yes.
Okay. You talked so much about a happy family living here. I'd like to have you tell us something about your family.
You know, my mother and father were both from farm families, so that when I was born near Benton Center, and when I was 3 years old, they moved to town. And my father and mother were able to buy a house on North Main Street, just north of where the hospital is now. But with that came property back of the houses on the other side of the street, so that my father really had a little farm there. He had many apple trees, a large orchard, even sold apples that were shipped to New York City, and had a large garden and a barn, which was quite a bit farther back from Main Street on that property, where he always kept a cow. And it was near the railroad track, so that the hobos often stayed in the barn overnight. But because of having the cow there, and he would go down there to milk it and bring the milk back to the house, and even sold it to several of the neighbors. Of course, it wasn't pasteurized, but no one ever became ill that I knew of. And so that was the area in which I grew up.
Mm-hmm. What kinds of games and activities went on in your family?
My mother and father had quite a few friends. Many of them at first were people still living in the country, and we used to go to their homes for, I seem to remember in the winter going more often and having dinner, and then the grown-ups would play cards. I think it
what
was
games?
Euchre and 500. I don't remember their playing bridge.
Uh-huh.
And
What's a